2 is starting up. Silver Rose versus the Pork Lego guy. ELG. Got Cho'Gath versus Kale in the top lane. Umu versus Olaf in the jungle. Orianna versus Victor in the mid lane. And then Isanami versus the Misfortune Luke. Excited to see how these games play out. Hopefully we do get a jungle item start from from the Amumu this time. That does in fact get secured. Victor and Kale both are very good late game champions, while Olaf is more of a dominant early game dominant champion, so he is able to achieve his win condition to win the early game for his team. Could turn into an easy victory in the mid and late game, but if Silver Rose can shut down these late game scalers before it's too late. Looking for a ward. The red buff does find it. Might get poked out a bit. Junglers are starting on the opposite side of the map this game. We'll be pressuring different lanes. This is pretty good for the Amumu as he does not want to fight Olaf early game. But he most likely won't have to. Unless Olaf decides to go for a double scuttle clear. Should be able to secure the bot scuttle and his camps for free in the early game. Bot lane applying a lot of pressure down here. Got Lulu just a little bit poke down on the Victor as well. Victor 5 banning the mid laner and still getting chunked out. See if Kaisanami will be able to find something off that bubble. Just a little bit of poke from the Nami. Going through the Nami shield, or Lulu shield. Who is still level 1, was a bit too. Get this under tower. Will successfully do so. Olaf looking for a gank in the top lane. Likely won't be able to find it though. He does not have red buff yet. Get a bot side clear into top lane. He's going to be delaying his camps for quite a while if he does decide to go for the Scuttle Crab, but he is going to secure his red buff. We're going down there. He's just trying to do a semi-full clear. Look for that Scuttle Crab. Does have bot and get it. Could even potentially look for the top side Scuttle, but he could be assuming that Olaf had already finished the Scuttle Crab, but it's going to be Olaf or potential gank on the mid lane. Is right behind. Rihanna does have phase rush and flash, so should be able to get away. Fighting is still happening in the bot lane too. Aqua Prison does miss on the Morgana. Both kills or summoner spells are burned on both sides. Still applying pressure. Are focusing the ADC. Mumu does come down for the gank. Misfortune does have flash though. Might still be able to find her. It is very close to that 6 shot, and Misfortune will burn the heal. Does get the Kaisa snipe though. with the Void Seekers. Very well done from Silver Rose Esports. We'll look to turn that into a dragon potentially. We'll decide to stay for a plate or resetting. Even though they don't have to. The gold did not really achieve anything. I do know that the gone and will look to change dragon, but due to the late falling reset timers, they are going to be a little bit late on tempo. Olaf is on the right hand side and could look to contest this, but he hasn't reset yet, so they would have the item advantage on the 3v3 and potentially 4v4. Cho'Gath does have TP. Hailed does not typically want to look to TP in early game for these fights, but can still do so. Sitting very patiently in the bush for a repeat gank on the. For it now, Misfortune does have no flash. Void Seeker does land along with the bandage toss. Very easy kill for the Kaisa here. Rotation from the mid lane, so we'll look to secure this dragon. Still did hit her level 6 based on the Cho'Gath, but Olaf is looking to contest the dragon. Poke happening to the Cho'Gath. Secure dragon for free though. Very low against the Kayle. Kayle flashing in, trying to find the kill, but Cho'Gath barely living with 1 HP. Still has ultimate available. It does have the TP as well, so we'll not miss out on farm. Is the awkward base timer. He does secure that. It's happening in the lane. Olaf looking for a potential gank on the bot lane. Forward does spot them. Safe. So set yet. This does have the item to it's right. Olaf looking for a repeat gank mid lane. Who also looking for it. Does have flash. Aggressively. Has a jungler with him. Looking to invade the red buff on the Olaf. Flash away from Victor all in. The Mumu actually getting this red buff though. Red buff, heavy red buff secured onto the Amumu some way, somehow. The top lane though. The ultimate buff does have flash if it. This is oh, Balling getting a kill on the Misfortune. Instant replay. Aqua Prism does land on the Lulu. They still do focus the ADC. Wild Growth coming in a bit too early for Misfortune. Issa and Nami are both level 6, and they look to all in on this. Bubble does land on the Misfortune. Sauce coming in a bit too late. Not end up mattering in the end. Very well done. Bot lane. Are overstaying for the plates for no reason. A lot of tempo. It is down bot as well. To finish this control ward. On the right hand side, Scuttle Crab as well. So Full Force is already completed for the Kaisa. Huge power spike. Might be able to pull the game off with that. Not too much action happening. Forcing the flash Misfortune. Well placed on prison. Testing the control to the top side. Pull off is the move. Another play happened. Bot lane. Stoning them away from the wave as well. See? Uh, anything rotating dragon. Yeah, getting ran down by the Kale. Second dragon is get secured away for Silver. Love trying to get a potential return kill on the Amumu, but is not finding it. Oh, they do end up finding it with the Victor and his Fortune ultimate. Or bot lane. Fail. But it has no flash. Shockwave does land for the Orianna. Well played. Blue having to flash away from that in order to survive. It's a 5-0 now. Gale looking for the potential solo kill, flashing in. Secured. To secure Gale. Orianna getting solo kill Victor. Tower. From down. Like trying to find the kill on the Olaf. Does successfully find it. Could look to potentially turn on the misfortune, but it does actually still have both summoning spells and their ultimate. Victor is 2-0 right now, though. Might be a pain to deal with later stages of the game, especially with the Kale ultimate. We're trying to sneak away the red buff, but not successfully do so. We are looking to turn on the Orianna. Shockwave does land on the Olaf, but just don't have the damage to do this. Kami roaming from bot lane does successfully peel them off Orianna, but might your life for it, barely surviving 1 HP. Turtle does get dropped in the mid lane to take this tower down. First blood tower going to red team. Second tower also getting destroyed in the mid lane. Misfortune ulting the wave away. Blue is here now. 1v2, Olaf trying to cut her off as well. Won't be able to find it though. Kale is getting pretty strong from the amount of farm she has. Speaking of CS, Victor is reaching that 10 CS per minute mark. Is going to be very strong. Might not be strong enough to contest the Kai'Sa in this stage of the game. Dragon is coming up in 44 seconds. Team is setting up for it. Both TPs are available for the top laners. Kale is 1 mana though. I have to look at reset before testing. Kale is resetting for the TP. Forgot needs to follow. Looks like he is setting up for it. Aqua Prism does land on the Olaf. Do secure 1 for 1. Kai'Sa is fighting the Victor right now. Victor barely living with 1 HP. Kai'Sa also barely surviving as well. 2 for 2. The dragon is going to go towards the team here. Unless the Kai'Sa Void Seekers does find it. The team does not have smite here, so it is possible. Barely misses it. Olaf testing the Scuttle Crab on the Amumu. Amumu does have no top priority, but Kaisa and Nami do have first move to rotate to the needed. Not much happening in this stage of the game now. No objectives are up. No dragons, I should say. Also looking for potential play in the mid lane. Oh, Cho'Gath just getting beat down by the Kale. Having a fun time right now. Kale dodging the Cho'Gath Q to find something happen, flashing it into tower range. It does come down. Will survive. He is rotating to the Kale though. Olaf just behind her. It does secure the kill onto the Kale. You get the kill onto Nami though. 2-for-1 trade. Benefiting red team. Could potentially look to Baron here. Don't quite have the damage. Red team has complete control over the jungle now. Have to look for a miracle play on these guys. EPs are coming up soon for both top laners. Mumu going in for the two-man ultimate. It did stun Victor. It does still have flash though. Getting the kill onto the Amumu. Gale TPing behind as well. Dodging everything. They do burst down the kill. This Aqua Prison. Victor is just so strong right now. Running through everyone. Olaf playing the blue buff for a long time, but going to let it reset for now as Victor is 20 miles away. 2 items finishing for the Kale and the Victor. Victor actually finishing 3 items. Higher blue team only have 1 item except for the ADC with the Collector Gale Force. Are very far behind in gold here. Is still winnable. Do play these team fights a bit better. Kale and Victor 1 level from reaching power. In your final stage. Victor looking for the kill on the Victor. Shockwave does not come out. Still got TPing behind though. Olaf is trying to kill the Kaisa. Kaisa does outplay the Olaf here. JFQ very wide. Are looking for something here still. Victor with the phase rush is kiting them out pretty hard. Bubble does land. Shutdown goes to the Cho'Gath. Kaisa does end up falling there. And due to the team comps, later the game, better it is for red team. As the team has the Victor and the Kale. So very strong in the late game. Although the Olaf does fall off that stage, but does have the Gore Drinker to become a brain tank in these team fights if needed. He's usually never useless. Death Bush. Dragon is coming up in a minute. Team is trying to secure mid prio. Headshots landing for the Amumu. They are trying to find the Victor here. Ice does go down. Chomp will land on the Victor, but at what cost? Everyone does end up getting aced here. Everything they have to kill the Victor. Soul point does go to red team first. Baron getting picked up for red team. Triple kill coming from the Kai'Sa. Huge play. That is some gold for Kai'Sa. They do have to find a way to deal with the Victor. Shockwave landing on the Victor. Kai'Sa getting one shot, but is going to trade 1-for-1 on the Victor. Olaf looking for the Nami here, flashing it onto the Orianna. The two Zanyas is coming in. Orianna barely living with 1 HP. Ace coming down for blue teams. Could be their chance to come back into this game. Kai'Sa does now have 12 kills and some shut Victor as well. Oh, EDC has left the game. Chances of winning dwindled into EDC has returned, so has their chances of winning. Victor is now fully built, along with the level 18 Kale. Are we burning the flash? Victor E. Trying to not get hit by the second card would most likely kill her. Looks like they will be giving up Cloud Soul. Say the Cloud Soul is not too bad for the Steam comp. Victor will just be even faster than he is now. They're flashing in for the kill onto Orianna. Orianna is going to fall here. Who does burn the flash ultimate on the Victor, and they do find him. It is a huge source of their damage. They could look to turn back on the rest of the team. Going to overstay for this one. Kale trying to 1v5 here. Burning the flash. And it is trying to lure them away from the Baron. We're looking for the miracle steal on the Baron. Able to reach it. Gets one shot by the Victor. Does end up living with 1 HP. Cho'Gath getting melted by the Kale. Kale will pop the K on Kaisa. It's be enough for this kid. Red team fast as possible. Game 2. Another silver